Cowabunga dudes, I just got back from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. This was one of my most anticipated films of the year, especially since the last time I saw Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in theaters was back in 2016 with Out of the Shadows, and I just did not like that film. But this time around, it's different. Before we get into this review, there will be spoilers, so you have been warned. Okay, getting into the story of this one. After years of being sheltered from the human world, the Turtle brothers set out to win the hearts of New Yorkers and be accepted as normal teenagers. Their new friend April O'Neil helps them take on a mysterious crime syndicate, but they soon get in over their heads when an army of mutants is unleashed upon them. Now, this movie is produced by Seth Rogen and directed by Jeff Rowe. A lot of people, when they first heard about this movie, heard Seth Rogen was attached to it and immediately started to bash it. But I can confidently say, after seeing it, Seth Rogen and Jeff Rowe do a really great job. And I had a lot of faith in Seth Rogen, especially when I knew he already produced 2 hit shows, The Boys and Invincible. And Jeff Rowe does a really great job of making sure everything flows smoothly throughout the movie. Getting into the characters of this film, all the characters were great. From the Turtles, the mutants, and the humans, they were spectacular. All the voice cast was great as well. I loved how the Turtles are actually voiced by teens and you really feel their chemistry, and that's all due to Jeff Rowe making sure that all of them were in the same room together while recording. I know the rest of the voice cast was great, but to me, the standout was definitely Jackie Chan as Splinter. That is a perfect voice casting and he does an amazing job. And he really steals the show, and he gets a lot to do in this film from previous films where Splinter is just a side character. Getting into the villain of this film is Superfly, voiced by Ice Cube, and he does a really good job as well. But overall, he was great and a good original villain. The animation was also very beautiful. I loved how it was kind of a graffiti art style and everything looked like it was drawn by teens. And I also liked how everything moved in the background. The animation was just beautiful. To the action in this film, it is really good as well. Every time there was a punch or kick thrown on screen, I felt like I could feel that punch and kick. I also loved how in the end, the humans help out the Turtles and even the mutants, especially ones like Bebop and Rocksteady that are supposed to be villains. So I'm kind of confused how they're going to do that in the sequel, or if they're always going to be friends with the Turtles, because normally they're the Turtles' villains. The music in this film was really good as well. Lots of great music, had fun parts and serious parts. No complaints there. Getting into the comedy of this film, it is very comedic. And that's something Seth Rogen said beforehand. A lot of the jokes for me do not stick. I found them to be a little bit cringy, but some jokes did work with me. So overall, the comedy was okay. Going into emotion of this film, now this film does a really great job at setting up emotion, making you feel sad for all the characters like Splinter and even the Turtles and all the mutants that just want to be accepted by the human world when everyone treats them like monsters. So it does a really good job at that. Going into the final thing I loved about this film was the post-credit scene. The Shredder tease at the end was absolutely phenomenal, and I cannot wait for the second one. Overall, this was a great, unique take on the Turtles, and I can't wait to see what they do next. I just hope for the second one they tone down the jokes and make it a little bit more darker. But overall, it's fun, it's action-packed, and it's a whole lot of mayhem. I'm gonna give Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem a 9 out of 10. That's gonna be it for the review, everyone. Tell me down below what you thought of the movie if you have gotten a chance to see it. Go down there, like, subscribe, and share. That will be very much appreciated and help out my channel a lot. But that's gonna be it. See you guys.